We've got NBA basketball. Basketball in store for you here at Chase Center in San Francisco, the home of the Warriors on 2K Sports. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter.
Joel Embiid.
The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. Hey, Brent, when you look at the rosters of these two teams, there is quite a bit of talent coming off the bench.
Yeah, Kevin, both sides really rely on their bench scoring, and that's a luxury that very few teams, and certainly the best team in the league, have. It'll be interesting to see which one of these second units can create that advantage.
Here's Philadelphia. Jump hook. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Back to Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Green, the screen. It's Curry outside. Connects from three-point range.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Payton attacking. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Wiggins. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Payton with it. Lowry picks him up. Wiggins outside. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside for George. The 11-footers. That one is good from Joel Embiid. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Pass to Green. Outside, Jamison. .137 left in the first quarter. It's stolen. Here's Lowry. Green with the block.
Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
It's tipped. Here's Lowry. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. And that one's good. Maxey.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Pass to Wiggins. They need this. Green. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And they pick up 2.
Well, let PG get the ball inside at your own risk. He's going to punish you there.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Good. Curry's got 5 now.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And good that time.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
They kick it out to Green. Launches it from deep. That one's not going to go. And a deep 3 from George.
Like it when your superstars still make attentions to detail. Being active on D right there and not allowing the shooter some space.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight. Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Van Vliet wide open. It's Drummond with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Van Vliet right side. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
To the inside. Pass to Drummond. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. And here is Van Vliet, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. On the wing, Payton. Jamison, a screen from the arc. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Martin attacking. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Hield from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's VanVleet after the made shot from Joel Embiid. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Looney offline with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now here's VanVleet to the paint. Here's Looney. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Left side, Maxey. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Hield with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Philadelphia holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry from deep three-point land. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Outside, Martin. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Curry looking it over. Green, the screen. Wiggins drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
Back to Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And Eric Gordon, he knows his role on this team inside and out.
Well, it's amazing Eric Gordon, Greg, can attack this game offensively still and have an impact. He's ready as soon as you put him in the game, and so many coaches value that kind of consistent approach from a bench player that can be a pro.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Curry is inside, and that one drops for him. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
Steph, such an ideal pick and roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there, so whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Over George. Again, Golden State.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Embiid the screen. Over Jamison. Again, Philadelphia.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Curry with the bucket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Embiid. And ooh, he just jams it right over Antoine Jamison. Wow.
And just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Inside. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They get a hand on it. Stolen by George. To the left side wing. Fader on the way. And again, it's Joel Embiid.
Assist goes to
22 points for Joel Embiid.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Hield outside. Off target with his 3.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
A nice shot by Embiid.
assist from
59 seconds left in the third. Now Van Vliet connects on the 17-footer.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Embiid. 24 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hield. Scoreless thus far. Back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Hield outside. Van Vliet outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Melton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the middle, here's George. And George with the stuff.
And PG just springing to the rim.
They set the screen. Here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Golden State moving the ball around. They kick out to Hield. He squares up and sinks it. Hield's got his first 2 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pass to Looney. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
They get the rebound. Tomjanovich outside for Lowry. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Pass to Embiid. Six to shoot. And the dunk by Embiid.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Right side Curry. Jamison, a screen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Here's Curry with the 3. They get it again. Here's Jamison. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Down low. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Juan Jamison picks one up.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a 3, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy's also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
Here's Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Jamison, a screen, a 3 ball, and Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 20 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jamison. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Maxey. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was